guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be doing this video. Oh my god, my eye bags. I'm so happy to be back doing this video for you guys. How are you? How have you been? See my mirror. Anywho, how have you guys been now? How have you been? It's been a while. It's been a minute. I know. I've just been absent, but I'm coming back. I'm going back slowly. I'm going back slowly. I know a lot of you have questions for me. Meanwhile, okay, you graduated last week. Was it last week? It's almost 2 weeks ago now. Oh my god, time really flies. You graduated almost 2 weeks ago. Then you traveled. Where did you go? What's going on? I'm going to do a live update for you guys, right? But in the meantime, before I'm able to do the live updates, I want to give you guys a quick video that I recorded like a while back. But I hadn't edited. So it's just answering some questions that you guys had about applications, because I mean, well, June is coming to an end. July, August, September, October. By October, application season is upon us again for Norway. That is, I'm talking about Norway now. So in this video that I'm about to show you guys that I've recorded before, why am I laughing? I really love talking to you guys. Anyway, in this video that I'm about to show you guys that I've recorded before, I'm answering some questions that you guys have had about schooling in Norway and everything. So just enjoy. I think somewhere in that video I mentioned about proof of funds, but then, like I said, I recorded that video since, and proof of funds is not oversubscribed, so that has already passed. That has already passed. The form has closed and everything. But oh my god, I've been so tired. You guys, I've been so tired. I've been so tired and stressed, like from graduating. Like that week was really hectic. Anyway, let me not jump ahead of myself. I'm going to sit down and do a live update. I've never even done a live update video for you guys before. I'm going to do a live update for you guys. But in the meantime, I'm here trying to hustle. I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm in the United Kingdom hustling with my to-do list longer than. There's so many things that are just going on right now, you know, with me, that I'm just trying to keep up, you know, trying to keep my productivity up. And talking about productivity, I've gone back to my productivity class. I don't know if you guys watched that video where I talked about Ali Abdul's productivity class on Skillshare. Okay, this is your first time watching my video. If you don't know about Skillshare, let me tell you about Skillshare quickly before we go into the video. So Skillshare is an online community of learners like from all over the world in different countries, over 150 countries. And you can learn everything. You can explore your creativity. There is subscription in Spanish, French, Portuguese, and you can just, you know, explore and learn new things that you want to learn. And if you'd like to join Skillshare, the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description box will get 1 month free of Skillshare. You guys, you actually need to check it out. And I know that I say this, but to be honest, it's a great platform. It's a great platform, and it's been very, very helpful for me. So click the link in the description box, and the first 1,000 people will get 1 month free of Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. And now into the video of the day. You guys, see you soon. See you sooner rather than later. Bye, ciao. I was like, okay, no, not ciao, because I mean the video is just about to actually play. Bye. No, bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be answering some of your most frequently asked questions. Not all of them, some of them, like 10 of them, right? And I would like to know the other questions that you guys have that I have not answered before. Even though some of these 10 questions that I'll be answering, some of them are questions that I've answered before, but I know that sometimes these answers are not very obvious, you know, because there's some videos that, you know, they have particular headlines and the video is about that particular topic, but in that video maybe I now mention some other things, right? So I'm trying to now, all those kind of situations and all those kind of topics, I'm trying to now answer them one by one in videos, right? So if you have any question that is not very obvious in my previous videos and you want me to address, you can put the comments, you know, you can put the comments in the comment section, and maybe I'll do a second video, but I'll try to address most of the most common general questions in this video. All right, so stay with me. Last week I told you guys about my tax and if you remember, if you watched this video that I did last year where I talked about where I worked in a hotel and how much I made, etc, it was a hectic time. Anyway, I'm working now. I'll tell you the gist about, you know what, it's when I finish the work I tell you the gist about the work. I'm currently working. When I finish this work, I'll tell you the gist after the work. You get it? Anyway, so last year it was summer period and it wasn't during school time, so I didn't work during school session at all. I only worked during the holiday. So I made like maybe I think around 27,000 Norwegian krone, not dollars. My brain almost said $27, $27,000. Well, it wasn't dollars, it was 27,000 Norwegian krone, right? And I was taxed at 50%. So the way taxes work in Norway is like if you're a foreigner and you don't have a national ID as you know it, but it's called personal number here. If you don't have a personal number, they tax you at 50%. And last year I had some issues with my personal number. It's a long story that I don't want to talk about. So that also I was taxed at 50%, right? But normally when you're a foreigner that has a personal number, you're taxed at 25%. But then the thing is, even this 25% tax, you can opt out of this tax option, you know, and just be taxed depending on how much you earn. I think that's even better. I didn't even know about that last year. In fact, I just knew about this like some weeks ago. Like I said, because I'm currently working now, so someone was telling me that, that even at 25%, because what I'm going to be earning is not that much, right? I can opt out of that 25% tax and just, you know, be taxed based on how much I'm actually earning, which can be even less than 20%, right? But I don't know yet. It depends. I'll see if it works. I'm trying to work on it. I'll see if that works. If it works out for me, you know, I'm going to tell you guys and let you know. But anyway, that's aside. So usually what happens is if you're taxing an income year, in the following year, like March, April, you get a tax return and they tell you how much, maybe if you were overtaxed or undertaxed, you know, that's if you're not on a fixed tax thing like the 25% one. If you're undertaxed or if you're overtaxed, they'll pay you back. And if you're undertaxed, you'll be required to pay a certain amount of money to, you know, make up for your tax. And you can make changes to your tax return for like 3 years, like 3 years prior, you know, now and 3 years past, kind of thing. I hope you understand. I feel like that's not the best English to use. It's not 3 years prior. In a 3-year period, you know, you can make changes to your tax return. But if it's after 3 years, you can't make any changes anymore, right? So I mean, I sent them an email because I'm like, hey, this one that they're not sending me any tax return. Nobody's saying anything about if they're going to pay me back this money after all my hard work. So I sent them an email. I filled the form. I'm like, okay, I was overtaxed last year. I paid tax at 50%. I didn't even tell them that, I'm on 25% tax bracket or anything. I just said I was taxed at 50% because I know I didn't earn a lot of money and my tax might be really low, you know, if I just do it based on how much I actually earned, right? They now sent me a message to say that they showed me the breakdown and it was looking like, okay, I paid. The way the thing was looking, it was almost looking as if they want to pay me back in the range of like 12k Norwegian krone. I'm not really sure yet because I've not received the money. But I'm just looking at it, I'm like, okay, are you trying to say that? Because I was trying to understand. I called their office. I'm like, please, I'm trying to understand this tax document that I just got. And I asked some questions, but the woman, I'm not sure she got what I was trying to say. I'm just like, okay, no problem. And I'm like, let me just see how much they're going to pay me back, all right? But what was in the document was looking like 12,000-ish. And that's like over $1,000. I know I worked for the money, but you know, when you work for money and the money has gone, and then it's not as if somebody wants to dash you money. They didn't dash me the money. They've not given me the money yet, by the way. But I'm just thinking that I'm already feeling excited that, wow, is this how I'll collect 1,000 USD? Let's see. You guys know I will tell you if they actually send me that much. But like the way the document was looking, it was looking like my tax was like almost non-existent, like ridiculously low. I'm like, wow, can this really happen here? See the way money is making. But I worked hard for that money. If you guys watch that video, you know that I worked hard for that money, okay? Anyway, that's aside. So that's the gist about the tax. I'll put the links to tax information in the description box. So if you want to learn more about how taxes work in Norway and everything, you can read through it, you know, just see, get more information and all of that. But yeah, that's it. So I have my questions here. I'm going to be answering just 10 questions so that this video is not like super long. And like I said, if there are like other questions that you have that are not very obvious in my other videos, maybe like it was not the headline topic or something, then ask in the comment section. Then maybe I'll do another video just addressing it, because I want to make it easy for you guys to just have a video where there's Q&A. You can just watch it and then, you know, move on with your life. And don't forget to share this video. Like, you guys have stopped sharing my videos with your friends. Why? Send it to your WhatsApp group chats, your church group chats, your family group chats, your friendship group chats, everything. Send it. And don't forget, like, the Telegram group that I mentioned last week. That last week video was very loaded with a lot of information about the Telegram group that was being opened, about the what's it called now, about the form for those that need proof of funds if you're going to the UK or to Canada. You know, I'd mentioned that I have an opportunity for those that want to go to UK or Canada and they're trying to apply for their visa, but they need proof of funds. Note I said UK or Canada, not Norway, because some of you have emailed me to say that, oh, they got admission to Norway, but they don't have the money. I'm unable to help with that. You know, I'm really unable to help with that. I'm sorry. I hope you're able to raise the money, but like, I'm unable to help with that. You can watch my video on preparing for, I think the name of the video is preparing for your coming, you know, and I talk about raising money, but then you kind of like have a short period, because when you get the admission, you need to like pay the money in like 1 month or 2. I really hope you're able to, because I remember that somebody sent me an email, I remember vividly, but I couldn't. Where do you want me to see all that money from? I don't have it. Right? Okay. So the first question I'm going to be answering, which is like, I find this question really ridiculous, by the way. I want to know about the process of studying in Norway, colleges to apply to. Bro, that's literally all I talk about, right? I have one video that talked about this very heavily. How to study in Norway for free. Please watch this video. All the processes, everything step by step is inside. Watch it. Then there's also a question about, do I have to do legalization of my documents and everything? No, you don't have to do any legalization of documents. And if you've watched this how to study in Norway video, you will know that you don't need to do any legalization of documents, right? You just submit the document that they ask you. You're not legalizing anything or going through any round and round. It's literally the easiest, most straightforward school application that I've ever seen in my life. They really make things easy for you, honestly. So just submit the documents that they ask you to submit, and that's really it. You know, follow everything that they ask. You're not doing any legalization or stuff like that. Number 2, I get this question a lot too, even though I mentioned it so many times. Can I come to Norway with a 2-2? Now, I've said that for a lot of schools, they have their requirements, right? They'll put it there that you need to get a certain grade and all of that. And most of the grades there, they are like, what's it called? What's the word? What's English evaded me? They're like on the level of 2-1, right? That's second class upper. But then I was telling you guys, I've told you guys severally before, that I've seen people here that are schooling that are on a 2-2. So it's not an impossible thing. So if someone says that these are the requirements we want, but you can try to apply. Like, nobody's going to penalize you for applying, especially if like you have maybe like a strong CV, because when you apply with your CV as well. They're not just looking at your transcript. And for some schools, they'll tell you to write a statement of purpose or your motivation, all of that. If you have a very strong application, you might have a chance. It also depends on like the other people that are applying as well. You don't know. Don't shortchange yourself because you have a 2-2. The admission is free. Like, you're not paying any admission fee for the public schools. Because somebody was asking, I'm going to answer more than 10 questions. Somebody was asking about, oh, they say I should pay admission fee or something like that. I'm like, the application fee rather. Maybe you're applying to a private school, but all the federal, the Nigerian in me is coming out. All the public schools or the government-owned schools, they are free of charge and they don't charge you to apply. So even if you have a 2-2, put in a strong application. Don't make mistake in your documents. I've gotten so many messages. Somebody sent me an email last week saying that, oh, a person forgot to send his transcript or her transcript from his bachelor's school to the school, and the deadline has already passed. Person has said, what should I do? Remember, I'm like, what do you mean, what should you do? People, they've already started giving admission. Oh yeah, you're not asking me now when they started giving admission that you didn't send your physical transcripts. Please and please. I don't know what to do. You wait till next year now. That's the only because what do you want me to do? Or you email the school and let them know. But I just feel like that just might make you look unserious, because it means you didn't read instructions properly. So I said all that to say that even if you're on a 2-2, right, like, just give it a shot. You're not paying for the application process. You're not, it's literally straightforward. Give it a shot and just see. What if you get it, you know? So the next question I want to answer, people also ask that, can I come and study my master's with HND, OND? No, I've said this one so many times as well. It's a no. For you to come and do a master's, you need to have studied bachelor's. They don't take HND, OND, and all of that, right? Excuse me. They don't take HND, OND, and all of that. You have to, have a bachelor's degree for you to be able to apply for a master's degree, right? So the next question, can I study BSc in Norway? And also, can I do it without English or straight from secondary school? I have a video dedicated to studying BSc in Norway. Please watch it. But you can study your BSc in Norway in English. There are a few courses that are offered in English, and in that video I mentioned what those courses are. All the other courses that they have in bachelor's are in Norwegian. And I was saying in that video that you can learn Norwegian and decide to come and study here. But learning Norwegian is different from, imagine someone teaching you chemistry in a language that you don't understand. Like, chemistry in English is already a challenge. But now learning chemistry in a language that you don't even understand properly, it can be a challenge, okay? And before you even apply, they will tell you to take, you have to show proof of Norwegian proficiency. So I mean, if you want to spend an entire year trying to learn Norwegian and showing proof of Norwegian proficiency, then applying is such a stressful thing. And you can't come straight from secondary school. You have to have 1 year, if you're coming from Nigeria at least, because I always say that they have different requirements for different countries. So if you're coming from Nigeria, you need to have 1 year of university or A-levels. So check that video. In the description box of that video, there are links there. Check all the links. You'll see everything that you need in that place. You remember one random question that someone was asking me in the comment section? And I saw it more than once or twice. Someone was saying, I can't find the links. Did you even check any? Will the links just appear on the screen? You guys be careful. Sometimes people just ask me the most ridiculous things. Be very careful. Check the description box and you will see the link there. Where will I put the link? Stop it. Next question. Is Norway better than the UK? In what context? People will be asking me this actually. I won't say that any country is better than any country, right? It just depends on your preferences, depends on what you want, depends on... In fact, I think I have a video on this, Norway versus UK. I have a video on everything. I have a video on Norway versus UK. Please watch that video if you want to know, right? But I won't say one country is better than the other country. It depends on what your end goal is and what you're looking for, all right? It just depends. And some people still ask me, am I in UK or am I in Norway? I'm in Norway, guys. I'm in Norway. I'm in Norway. Okay? I just went to UK for 1 semester and it was an exchange semester last year. I've been back since January. Can't believe in April, some of you are still asking me, am I in Norway or am I in the UK? I'm in Norway now. What kind of thing is this? Anyway, are there online bachelor's and master's programs? Not that I know about. Everything is physical. Unless during my time, when it was physical, but then there was COVID and we did it online. But to say that there are master's programs that they are just purely online, no, they don't have. Can I do a master's course in a different course from what I did in my BSc? So I'm doing a master's course that is different from what I did in my BSc, though it's in a similar field, because I did human resources for my bachelor's actually, and now I'm doing business management, business administration, with my specialization is innovation and business development. So it's kind of different, but they are in social sciences, right? So all I'll say is that just give it a shot. It's just similar to the answer that I gave for the 2-2 situation, right? If you want to apply for a course that is different, you just need to show that you're really interested in this. For instance, you might have studied maybe finance in school, and maybe now you want to do tech or computer science or something, but you don't have any internship, you don't have any experience. It might be a bit difficult actually. if you don't have any internship, no experience, no training, if you have maybe taken some internships in this area that is different, that you want to actually learn in, maybe you don't want to go to coding, you want to be a developer, you don't have any zero experience, zero, nothing, no background knowledge, it will be difficult for you. You will struggle in the masters because they will not even want you to struggle, is why they will probably not want to give you. But just show some kind of track record, right? What have you done in the area of this your interest? Okay, you want to switch from here to here, but what have you done about it? Have you acquired any skills? Have you taken maybe something on one of all these online platforms? Have you learned something that is in line with this? Have you developed, have you gathered any skills that is in this area? Or are you just coming with fresh, zero knowledge and you want to just go from A to Z? It might be a bit difficult. So show some track record, right? To show that, okay, you're not going to be struggling in this course, and all of that. And I think that should be very helpful. And if you're still a bit confused, you can email the school to tell them that, okay, this is what I did in my bachelor's, but I want to do this for my master's and I'm interested because of XYZ. Like I mentioned before about motivation letter as well, and statement of purpose. Really show that you're interested in this and the reason you're interested in this, how you want to change the world with it. Yeah. So just really, you can try. It's not impossible, but you need to show some track record. All right. So second to the last question, this person says that, can I get a residence permit if I marry a Norwegian? I find this question very funny, but it's not funny because I know a lot of you are thinking it. You just don't have the boldness to ask me. But anyway, somebody has asked me on your behalf, and this is the answer. Yes, it's possible. You can get a permit. You can get a residence permit when you marry a Norwegian, obviously. But like, you have to have lived in Norway for 5 years in the last 10 years, right? I hope that's clear. You have to have lived in Norway for at least 5 years in the last 10 years, right? With your spouse or with your partner or your legal cohabitant, or it's a lot of information. I'm going to put the link in the description box for you guys that are actually interested. So yes, you can get residency by marrying a Norwegian or someone that is a Norwegian national. Like, but there are rules, there are things that you must have fulfilled, there are requirements. It's a whole page to read, so read it. I'm not going to come here and be listing everything out for you. The link is going to be in the description box. Go through it if you want to marry someone for love or for residency or for both. That's up to you. That's up to you. Anyway, the final question I'm going to be answering today. People always ask about, Miwa, can you give us a visa agent? Can you give us an admission agent and all of that? I don't have any visa agent. I can only do the applications for you, but I don't have a visa agent. And that's because I feel like you don't need a visa agent. Honestly, you don't need a visa agent. The visa thing is very straightforward. It's very straightforward, right? And also, the reason why I'm avoiding the whole visa situation is because, like, all of you are from different countries. Application is pretty straightforward in terms of, like, what is required. This document, that document, do this, do that, do that. For visa, different countries need different things, and I'm just here in Norway, right? So I don't have any recommendations for visa agents or anything. But if you want me to help you with your application, I will sit down, I will help you to do it beginning to the end, right? Just book a consultation and we will take things forward. But you see that visa, when you get the admission, visa is very easy. They will send you, bring this document, book on this day. You go on the day of your appointment, you submit your documents. I had an interview, I think, yes. I remember they asked me a few questions. Like, the person that was interviewing me was even online, because I think they were in Ghana, I think. I think the main office is in Ghana. But you have to go to VFS office in Lagos if you're in Lagos, and then you do the interview online. They asked me about, why do you want to go to Norway? They asked me how my master's, was relevant to the bachelor's that I did and to my goals. All those, they're quite pretty straightforward and easy questions, nothing serious, But the application process itself is straightforward. Even for the admission, it's straightforward. Most of you've already done it by yourselves and gotten it. But I'm just available to help. Maybe if you're really busy, you don't really have the time, you can't sit down to be going through that hassle, I will help you. But you have to book a consultation and you have to pay for the time, because I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Do you know how many hours? I don't know. I think I want to rant now. Do you know how many hours it takes me to, I'll script the video, I'll do research, I'll get the links for you guys, I'll sit down, I'll record, I'll edit, I'll publish it. But you still want me to be doing everything for you free, or show free of charge. Now only me what I come. Anyway, bye. If you have any other questions that is not a headline video, maybe something that is not very obvious, you can ask me in the comments, because if you ask me obvious questions, I may not answer. So ask me relevant. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. My subscribers are not lazy people. Don't be lazy, okay? Watch the video and understand what you're doing. Cool. Like, share. I know I'm ranting, but like the video and subscribe and comment and share with your friends. All right. Bye. Thank you.